You know, something that the average player may not be aware of is the significant advantage you get when canceling an animation of an action with another action. Whether it's to squeeze in more damage or save you some time, in this video we'll go over a number of useful animation cancels for the offense heroes to help you get an edge over your enemies. Hey, what's going on guys? My name is CarQ and we're going to jump right into it with the first hero, Doomfist. The first one here is to primary fire then melee to immediately cancel out the shot to do a quick burst of damage. You will have your rate of fire slowed down for the following shot, so use it wisely. The next one is a Seismic slam into primary fire cancel into rising uppercut. This animation cancel is very practical as it does not compromise the timings. This is essentially free damage you can squeeze in between the two abilities to add a lot more burst into the combo. The second offense here on the list is Genji, and this ninja is filled with animation and ability cancels. Here are a few of the useful ones, first one being the Dragon Blade slash cancel into dash. If you're going to remember anything for Genji, it would be this one, as it is considered a very core mechanic in order to optimize the timing and burst damage during his ultimate duration. The next one isn't so much an animation cancel, but more of an ability cancel. If you ever use Deflect, the only way to stop yourself from deflecting is to dash, to use your Dragon Blade, or to wall climb. Another cool animation cancel is secondary fire shurikens into melee almost instantly. Just note that you can't shoot or use dash until the internal cooldown of melee is finished. Fun fact, this animation cancel combo used to include the dash in the early iterations of Genji when Overwatch was still new, but was nerfed because you could burst 200 HP squishies in under a second. Third on the list is McCree, and the first one is a shoot and melee cancel combo, which can be done very quickly to do a burst of damage. The nice thing about the shoot melee cancel is that it barely affects McCree's rate of fire. Now for a practical example of this, say your flashbang is on cooldown and you manage to tag a tracer with a headshot. With this melee cancel embedded into your mechanics, you can immediately finish her off without giving her time to react if she gets too close to you. The next one is a reload cancel. During your reload animation, the minute the revolver takes the new bullets and you see 6 shots available, you can melee or flashbang to cancel the rest of it. Obviously the flashbang is very situational, but mastering the melee cancel timing allows you to squeeze in free 30 damage if someone so happens to walk in your face where you would otherwise be doing nothing during the reload. Now the next animation cancel isn't anything fancy, but you can fan the hammer into melee, which does slow down the reload animation afterwards, but it does allow you to add the bonus 30 damage at the end of it. Pharah is the next hero on the list, and similar to Doomfist, Genji, and McCree's primary or secondary fire cancel into melee, Pharah can do the same with her rockets. Your rate of fire will take a small penalty for it, but it's nice to know that you have this combo available if you so happen to fly too close to a target that is under 150 HP. The next animation cancel is canceling the primary fire into rocket barrage. This one allows you to fire that extra rocket before channeling your ultimate, which can be the difference between allowing an enemy to live or die. Now on to Reaper. The first cancel is similar to McCree's mentioned earlier, in which you can cancel the remainder of your reload animation by meleeing. Although you don't gain a net advantage in firing faster, remember that Reaper is a close combat fighter, so getting into the habit of squeezing in free melees every time you reload will be very practical. Now the next animation cancel is similar to Farah's, in which you can shoot once and cancel it into your Death Blossom. Like I said before, shooting that one shot before channeling your ultimate can be the difference between someone living and dying. The sixth offense hero is Soldier 76. A very powerful animation cancel is canceling the Biotic field animation as soon as it starts with the tactical visor. This cancel helps minimize the downtime of Biotic field, giving you a huge advantage in 1v1 scenarios. Another useful animation cancel is to cancel the latter half of his reload animation with either melee, sprint, or helix rocket. Sombra is the 7th hero on the list, and her useful animation cancels include reload canceling with melee to squeeze in bonus damage, similar to the other heroes mentioned earlier. This next one pertains to her hack animation. You don't have to look at the target or health pack and wait for the entire hand tapping animation to finish in order to have it hacked. You can turn around half a second just before it's about to end and still have the ability go through, just like so. The final offense hero is Tracer, and one of the most important animation cancels that top level tracers have mastered is starting up the bomb animation first, then blinking towards a target and having the remainder of the animation finish off at the new position. This one is great for giving enemies very little time to react, but is extremely hard to master as it requires you to calculate Tracer's blink distance of 7 meters perfectly. Here's one from Mirage's stream showing a play of the game from Moru where he perfectly pulse bombs, then blinks in and out.
뭐야? 머리 갖다 대주는데? 우와!
Alright, that's all I've got for now. If you have any more practical and applicable animation cancels or mechanics that you'd like to share for the offense heroes, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a little something from this video.